Hey everyone, it's me Gavin and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into some more NIKKE and doing our live stream over here like we normally do now, right? This is the way going forward. As I stated in the last stream, again, we are going to be playing a little bit of NIKKE, just doing our dailies and possibly diving into some Genshin because I've still got a lot to catch up on within that game. Like I think I left off in like Natlin or whatever, so again, we've got a lot to cover, and just going to be talking about, again, games and games in general, right? Just things that we're excited for on the horizon, all that good stuff. And if you guys are new to the channel, I would highly encourage you to please subscribe for more streams, and that way you'll get notified whenever I do go live. You can help by joining us here in the stream and chatting with me, right, about games and stuff, so I'd appreciate that very much. And then also, please give the video a thumbs up if you're watching after the fact, to let us know that you guys like these streams and they continue doing more, okay? So again, thank you very much as always. Now, with that being said, let's dive into it. So, as you guys can see, we were patiently awaiting reset, which should be now. Hopefully chat is working this time too, right? Because I've got the screen over here set up, so that way we can hopefully see what you guys are saying, right? Please, possibly, we will see. But again, here we are. We're excited for the new update, which I believe, I don't know if it releases tomorrow or the next day, but I do know that there is an update coming out soon in the very near future for NIKKE. It's going to be introducing a new character called Label. We've been getting a couple little like sneak peeks at Label and seeing a little bit about her. She's a defender unit that I am incredibly excited to check out. I want to see her burst animation from everything that we talked about in the last stream. Kind of seems like it might be a little more risque, right? But she is a very cool looking character. I'm interested in learning a little bit more about her and seeing what her involvement is with the Forbidden Archive, or the library as a, I think that's what they call it, right? They just call it the library. I don't know if it's related to the Forbidden Archive, but possibly, maybe we'll get to see her and have some sort of interactions going on between Label and Arcana, right? Maybe. Or maybe she just was there in a separate time, and I don't know why I'm doing that again, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We're literally here just to chat, right? So, again, very, very much looking forward to experiencing Sin Editor, which is the name of the event that we are going to be getting, and just, again, learning a little bit more about all the best kept secrets within the Ark. Thank you, Central Government. We appreciate you very much for making the valid information that much harder to obtain, okay? So maybe Sin, editor Label, maybe Label knows a little bit more than we currently do, and could possibly have access to some information that we may not know yet. That could be vital, I don't know. Maybe she just has a more lighthearted, comedic story as well. I'm anxious. I'm eager to find out what her story is going to entail for us, okay? And again, I just want to see her in action. I know she's an AR user, and I can't remember what code she is, so I'll have to check that out again. But again, very, very interested in checking out Label, new character. I don't have enough gems currently for a 10 pull. I'm hoping that I'll be close, maybe, by the time that happens. I'll come back to that at some point, maybe. We'll skip through it. But, yeah, again, very much looking forward to the whole new patch. Because this one was really good, and I really don't expect Sin Editor to top this, or even to compete, because this has, like, a lot of vital information in it regarding the Goddess Squad, Snow White, and everything that is going on with her and going forward with her. So, again, not expecting much in the way of a similar impact with Sin Editor.
I trust you.
But I feel like we could definitely use something a little more lighthearted as well, right? So, again, hopefully we end up getting there's guaranteed to be comedic elements. I'll say that much. It'll be really good to cover over here on the channel. Something to definitely have up here for you guys to watch. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to in terms of NIKKE. And of course, you know, recuperating some currency. Please, please. I could really use it. Okay, so that's done. Dude, she's a really cool looking character though, I'll say that much. I love like anything to do with purple, and she's got that purple color scheme. Looks a little bit nerdy, again, which is very fitting for a librarian, but again, very cool looking character. We don't know much about her personality though, but other than what we've seen with her facial expressions. But I'm guessing she's going to be a little bit of a trashy character just because of voice lines and all the things that we discussed yesterday with, you know, garbage and banana peels laying around and mushrooms and whatever else. She may be a little bit lazy, possibly. May not know how to clean up after herself. Maybe. I'll go out on a limb and I'll say that.
Doesn't it feel great?
But again, time will tell. The update is literally around the corner. We'll not have to wait very much longer in order to get that. Not sure what that means in terms of having reset ready by the time that I go live tomorrow or the next day or whenever the patch goes live. But we will figure something out anyways. We'll still be live, and if the game's not updated by that point, or if it's still in maintenance, then we'll just play something else to hold ourselves over until it is ready to be played. We'll just play it by ear. That's all we can do, right? I'm not really sure how I'm doing in solo right now, too. I know I was in the top 0.75%, I think. But now I'm probably doing miserably lower.
Am I beautiful?
Yep, 2.39. Okay, so definitely fell there. I don't really care that much about the frames. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. That's kind of how I look at solo raid. For all the people that want to sweat and compete, by all means, knock yourself out. I'll be alright over here. Stress-free, right? I've tried. That's all I can say. I did my part. I've got my rewards. And that's all that needs to be done. But, again, I got another notification today in my email reminding me, and I'm sure you guys may have already had it too, and if you guys are signed up, that is, or pre-registered, but we are looking at January 22nd, according to the email, for the release of Arknight's Enfield, right? So that's a big game on the horizon as well that I'm really looking forward to playing and covering over here on the channel. It is something that I've been hyping up for quite a while since I've seen it. Not as long as some other creators, but definitely been excited. It's been on my most anticipated list, as it is probably the best looking gacha game that I've ever seen in my life. It looks like the characters are really cool designs. Looks like it's a very expansive world to explore. Lots of stuff going on with that. Loving the fact that they actually recruited a couple of like big artists to make songs for their trailers and stuff like that as well. That's really cool. Obviously I can't play them because of copyright or whatever, but I'm very much looking forward to that release. Getting amped up, getting a little bit hyped for it. Probably got to start doing some trailer reactions to it. I know that there is also a special live stream going on, I believe on the 15th,
nice to play around with them
for Arknight's Enfield, like pre-launch or whatever, just to get people prepped, I guess, and get them up to speed on what to expect for the game. Potentially talk about plans for updates and you know, continued support as the game is launched, so on and so forth, like most places or most companies do whenever they are launching a game, right? So again, we've got some stuff to look forward to. I will definitely be covering that game in its entirety here on the channel. It may or may not become a main game for the channel for a long period of time, so that's your forewarning right now. If I enjoy it enough, which I am fully expecting to, that could coincide with NIKKE. So every day that I am live, it'll more than likely be like NIKKE and then Enfield. Okay? So just gonna put it out there. Just gonna warn you guys. NIKKE, then Enfield. Unless there's something else that's really interesting and is able to tear my attention away from it, or if I'm like caught up to current and there's nothing else for me to do in the game, which I'm not expecting for a long amount of time, considering the fact that it's been like cooking for this long, right? Getting ready and prepared for all the brand new players to dive into Talos 2 and experience the world of Arknight's Enfield. There's going to be a lot of content. There's no way around it. I don't think they're going to give us a brand new game with, you know, just a bite-sized amount of content for us to experience, and then the player base falls off immediately, right? I hope that's not the case. I don't think that's going to be the case, but very, very much looking forward to the launch of that. I don't know if I'm going to spend money in the game. It depends on whether or not I enjoy it enough. Like, I might buy battle passes or something, but at the same time, I'm kind of in like this new mindset this year where I don't really want to purchase anything anymore in gacha games. Not that I don't want to support them, obviously I do want to support them, it's just I'm trying to be a little bit mindful with what I'm spending and trying not to, you know, overindulge and get carried away whenever it comes to like characters that I may not be able to recruit with ease and so on and so forth. Kind of tend to go down a rabbit hole whenever it leads into those scenarios. It may or may not, you know, go a little overboard.
What kind of overclock is this?
DK, I'm looking at you, but again, it's not something that I'm intending on doing. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. It may be a free-to-play account. I don't know. And then, or maybe I'll do a free-to-play account, and then I'll do another one where I do like some minor spending or something, right? I'll have to see. We'll play it by ear. I'm not going to fully commit to a free-to-play because I don't know if I can. Being used to somebody that actually is always supporting the gacha games that I was playing. You know, even doing, like, going back to the Genshin stuff, the Welkin bonus, I've supported that for like years. And with this game, I've been using that for years. Why is it ratio 1? Is that why I completed it with ease the other day? I think it reset. Okay, so it reset completely. Oh damn, I'm missing out on rewards. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, I'll take that one off. I just want ratio 25. That's all I'm looking for, man. Ratio 25 or 26. 26 is alright. 25 is probably better. So let's do this, possibly. I'll redo it again. I completely missed that yesterday when I was streaming it. And again, it's very easy to get carried away whenever you are doing these sorts of things. What am I not supposed to be using right now? Burst 3 units. 3 burst 3 units? Okay, well that's easy. There you go. Done. Requirement met. Wow, that was so difficult.
I created the simulation room for fun.
It's one of the criteria that I selected when I was picking all the ratios, right? So now every single time that I say ratio, I think of Dr. Ratio. Thank you, Honkai Star Rail. Very cool to be back to that game as well. Just gonna put that out there. Very much looking forward to continuing the journey with that game. Very much looking forward to continuing Zenless Zone Zero at some point in time as well. But again, I'm going to try to play those games within this week because 22nd, I'm telling you, man, things are probably going to change over here.
The rewards will be worth
probably for a while. Okay?
So will you still take on the challenge?
I can't give you enough warning. Probably for a while. I'm gonna try my best to make as much content as I can for the game. I'm gonna try to make it relatable so that way everybody can kind of follow along with what I'm doing in certain scenarios and stuff like that. Like if it does get difficult enough where some strategy is gonna be needed for battles and stuff like that, I would hope that I'm gonna be able to be skilled enough to take down all the content with the tools that we are given and try not to utilize like niche characters or characters that people may not have access to. So that's more than likely my plan going with Arknight's Enfield, and that's kind of why I'm on the side of like wanting to do a free-to-play-ish account, you know?
Had I donned my
but I would like to have access to other characters just in case they aren't sufficient enough to take down different scenarios, and then I can kind of play around with things and figure out like solutions to different situations, right? That may hinder me. So I might not go completely free to play, but we'll see. We'll see when the time comes, when the game launches. I want to play around with like the factory system. I want to see what kind of characters the game has to offer. I've seen a couple of them, like snippets of it that we've seen on the website and everything, and they look really good. They look really good. So there are definitely characters that I do want, and I'm afraid that, like with every gacha game, if I don't acquire them, then I might not get them at some point.
Did you see?
So that's kind of why I'm like iffy about whether or not I'm going to go complete free to play. I'm definitely doing pulls, because I feel like that kind of factored into why I got sidetracked from Honkai Star Rail initially, and why I didn't really like go back to it as early as I had planned to. It's just because,
Let's see what they can do.
like, part of the experience of a gacha game is pulling for characters, right? So when I put that limitation on myself when I initially like started playing Honkai Star Rail, I think I did myself a little bit of a disservice, and I felt like I was doing a disservice to you guys because I wasn't like trying to pull for characters that I very evidently did want access to. So I kind of messed myself around a little bit in that regard, and I don't want to repeat that because I don't want to have my enjoyment of the game tarnished by a foolish restriction I place on myself when it comes to creating like videos or streams or whatever else, right? So I do fully want to enjoy it. I'm going to be pulling for characters. I'm very much hoping to get the character with like the blue, she's like blue and white. I can't remember her name. It was on the tip of my tongue literally just now. But it's a very basic name that she has, and I think she looks really cool. She's got like a, I don't know if it's a shark tail, but she's got some cool looking tail and everything. Last Right? Is that her name? Is her name Last Right? I feel like that's what it is. Don't quote me on it, but if I see her again, then I will make sure to point it out. But she looks really cool, and I do want access to her. There was a couple other characters that we've seen in the one of the previous streams that I did where we were going over all the characters that were showing off on the website. So there were a couple of interesting ones that I do want to potentially recruit at some point. So again, we'll dive into that game when it does release. We're going to be going very, very hard at that game for the foreseeable future, as we are going to also be keeping up with NIKKE. And then potentially looking forward to Project Spirits, like I mentioned, again as well, right? So there's a couple of things that I am excited for sure. A couple other games I didn't really talk about as well, like Mongol Stardive. I'd like to see a little bit more out of that. Not sure when that releases or if there's any sort of window or whatever announced for it, but it looked really cool. Dungeon and Fighter Arad looked really good as well. We need more information about it. But there's lots of stuff on the horizon. And then of course, like, you know, more standalone games like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, whenever we may see that, and needing to catch up on my ever-growing backlog of games that I haven't really been doing anything with recently, outside of like Visions of Mana in my own time. So I've got like 20 or 30 different games there that I've got to complete and catch up on and cover and all that stuff, so we're good. We're good for a while. And then, according to you guys, I have like 80 hours of story content to catch up on in Honkai Star Rail. Probably somewhere around like 20 hours or more of Zenless Zone Zero to catch up on, and months of Genshin Impact or something to catch up on. So again, we've got our plates full, okay? And again, to completely unpack a whole new world.
Show me what you've got
in the next like week or two.
Give me your best.
Busy schedule, and lots of video to watch over here for you guys. Okay, so again, I'm doing my part. I'm trying to make the channel as active as possible, and
I will protect you as I protect all my subjects.
It's a better effort than I've been making. Okay, better effort than I've been making. That's all I can do. I will also try to update like the thumbnails so that way it's not just the same placeholder that I've been using for the live streams that I made yesterday. I know it's a little bit basic looking, so if anything important or anything like substantial is contained within these streams. I'll make a different thumbnail and I'll probably like retitle the stream or whatever, so that way you guys can know what you're getting into, rather than, you know, just literally an image of me with a controller like, yeah, I'm playing the game.
The story will be rewritten into a
I know it's probably not the most exciting thing to look forward to, just, you know, seeing the same old image, but we'll adjust all that stuff, and if I eventually get to a point where I can get an editor or something to edit my streams, I'll do that too. But the plan here is, again, try to make my best effort to have more content, to be live potentially every single day, so that way I can chat with you guys and we can just keep the channel as active as possible, so that way, you know, there's always something here for you to watch, right? There's always some reason for you to come back to the channel and interact with me, and then potentially, if I get to a certain point, I can do this full time, and that would be awesome. And that is the dream, okay? That is the dream. I want to do this full time. I want to create content because I enjoy it very much, and I don't have any shame in admitting that it's quite literally my favorite thing to look forward to game-wise. It's just being live here and chatting with you guys and making content, and it's definitely a dream. It's a dream to get away from the same old run-of-the-mill 9-to-5 job, even though it's not 9 to 5, it's much earlier in the morning and I don't get any sleep. To get away from that at some point in the future would be fantastic. Okay, so I'm doing my part. I'm making a solid effort. Welcome back to the stream, Villages. I appreciate you. Hopefully your message pops up over here at some point, because that would be cool. And then I can know that my thing is working. Is it working? Is it doing the thing? Doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, cool! Cool, it is working! Awesome! Wow! I got something to work, imagine that. Yeah! Okay, so that is something else that I was working on, right? I wanted chat to be on screen, so I'm glad that that's there now. I may have to adjust it a little bit, but I like that. I like that. That's good. That means that we're good to go. We're good to go. Perfect. And again, thank you very much for becoming a member yesterday. I appreciate it. And for supporting the channel and taking the time out of your day to watch this foolish face cover random games. Yep, that's right. Thank you. But that's good. I'm glad I got that to work, because that was bothering me a lot. Like I wasn't able to have like chat up on screen for whatever reason. It would not work, and I've been trying to do that for the longest time. And it seems so simple, and it actually is very simple. But you can leave it to me to completely mess up something that quite literally is the smallest task. But I do hope to increase the quality of things and make things a little more streamlined over here as we progress through these streaming adventures, we'll call them.
Let's get this show on the road.
I was doing something similar to this a couple of years back on Twitch, but I can't bring myself to go back on Twitch, and I know that's like definitely more of a, you know, mainstay website when it comes to live streams and stuff, but I don't know, man. I'd rather just keep everything over here on YouTube, if possible, right? It seems like this is just the easiest place for me to do this, and that's kind of tying back into why I have the same live stream thumbnail set up, right? The placeholder. It's easier for me to come home from work, get settled away, and then once I'm ready to come and go live, I can just hit go live after I add the title of the stream, and then there's less messing around with like having to create a whole new thumbnail and so on and so forth. It's a lot less taxing, okay? I'll say that much. But again, very, very, very optimistic, looking forward to the future of all these games and getting to experience them alongside you guys and share all the emotional moments and potentially cry over whatever else we get to see in the future, because that's what I'm going to be known here as on YouTube, right? Eventually is that old guy that cries at all those gacha games or all those anime games. Hey, welcome back to the stream. Alex, appreciate you very much. Thank you very much for the support. That's freaking cool, man. I really appreciate that. And thank you very much. The words of encouragement mean a lot. But I like the story of the games, right? Like, I can't deny it. They are very well written, as we spoke about. They've got some very, like, deep and relatable situations that they tackle that a lot of other games don't really do justice, in my opinion. Like, you've seen other games, you know, try to deal with the heavy moments of, like, loss and what it means to be down a team member and so on and so forth. And sure, they may convey it in a different way, but a lot of times I feel like it's just not as impactful as NIKKE is able to pull off, right? It's so freaking good, man. They've been able to do such a fantastic job with all of the different story moments. It's just, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to the next story chapters, and as I was saying at the beginning of this, I'm really looking forward to some other comedic elements as well, right? Like, I feel like that's probably what we're going to be getting with Sin Editor, is a little more lighthearted, comedic, but also probably going to contain some, like, dark secrets about the arc. So they're going to be a little bit of, like, important information, but then also, you know, shenanigans when it comes to Label and how she carries herself as a librarian. I don't know. That's my prediction. How do I almost already have enough for a 10 pull now, though? That's very interesting. Very tempted to, yeah, that's right, the name of my union is Bazookas. I'm very tempted to try to do a 10 pull. If I get another 117 or 107 gems, 107? Yeah, 107 gems. I'd be very tempted to do another 10 pull, but I know that I have to save it for Label. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get Max Limit Break, Snow White Heavy Arms yet. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you break the bank, right? Womp womp. My mileage, I'm only got 20 vouchers. I think she's like one more copy. I think it's one more copy, and then I got her Max Limit Break. Yeah, one more copy. So as you guys can see, she's built, right? Like, I don't really have the best stat rolls on her. I feel like charge damage is important. Crit rate, probably not so much. Max ammo, always. Charge speed's probably pretty important, and elemental damage is probably pretty important as well. Attack percentage is always important. And I feel like there's substantial enough rolls that she's good. You know, she's good where she is. I don't feel like I need to re-roll for higher stat bonuses. Like, I could, but I don't feel like it's necessary. Would you guys agree, or should I try to re-roll her stats a little bit better and try to min-max over here? I don't know. I feel like they're pretty good. And I really wish, thank you, that would hurry up and become phase 15. Because it was starting to get on my nerves that wasn't maxed out. So there you go. Now she's 411,000, almost 412,000 battle power. Snow White is cracked. Good. She is still not my strongest unit, however, and that could be partially because of the, you know, limit break, maybe. I also feel like you're not my strongest unit either, but maybe you are now. 460,000. Alice is close. Okay, so maybe she is mine. Okay, that's very interesting because Noise was my strongest character for the longest time, but now I guess it's Eve. How did that happen? I don't even remember, like, re-rolling any of her stats at all. So out of nowhere, she just randomly became my strongest unit, and then I've got Raven Max as well. Cool, man. But even if I don't get Snow White Max Limit Break right now, I do feel like I'm probably going to get another copy of her somewhere down the road because she's not a limited unit, right? So there's always hoping and praying that we will get another copy somewhere down the line. I just felt like it was a little more beneficial to do all my pulling right now And I subsequently have enough for another 10 pull. Don't feel bad though, Alex. I did the exact same thing. Okay, I couldn't get her. I did over 200 and something pulls, and unfortunately still did not get a single copy of her from the banner. I did already have 400 gold voucher built up, so I bought her 3 times. I literally bought 3 copies of her with my vouchers, and I have not gotten a single copy from the banner. Like, this is the worst that the banner has ever treated me in this game, okay? It was the lowest rate, and it was brutal. So again, do not feel bad. I can definitely relate. Thank you, appreciate it. Trying to earn back my gems slowly but surely. And again, unfortunately, label's just around the corner, so it's not looking good for very long. We're going to do at least one 10 pull for her, but again, she is a permanent character as well, and she'll be added to the ordinary recruit at some point down the line. So I'll probably just do the one 10 pull and then start saving for the eventual and hopeful release of Behemoth and Bahamut. Not overly keen on Leviathan or Ziz. I mean, they're good characters, don't get me wrong, but they're not my must-haves, right? My must-haves have got to be Behemoth and Bahamut currently. And then there's other characters that have been introduced as well that I'd be very eager to pick up. But then we've also got, like, you know, different iterations of other characters being shown off with, like, Laplace and Drake and Maxwell. Who else do we have? We've got teases of other characters as well, right? Like Liverin, we haven't seen anything with her. She's kind of in NPC jail. EH would be really cool, although I don't think we're going to see her anytime soon. Only pull for 2% banners and limited? I should only pull for limited, because even the 2% ones, like, you can get them just by adding them to the ordinary recruit. But, I don't know. Like, I feel like limited units are kind of what I should be saving for now, right, going forward. But just because of, like, the videos and the nature of the channel and everything, I always do at least one 10 pull per banner, just on the off chance that I might get them, which I've been pretty lucky with, as you guys have seen.
I'll do some maintenance in the meantime, but don't make me wait too long.
I feel like I'm going to have to change that background soon, too, and I'll go back to, like, Raven or Eve or somebody for my main background lobby image here. I had Emma set up for Christmas, and then Sin is just, she's one of my favorite all-time characters, is all I can say, okay? She's one of my favorites. Thank you very much, Blaze, I appreciate it. Thank you. That is a fantastic message, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Very kind words. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm excited for. There's a lot of characters, again, showing off and teased, and I want to see some progress towards seeing those characters in-game and actually getting to use them. Who was the other one that got shown off with, I can't remember her name. She got shown off with the Resident Evil event. Dude, we got, like, mention of her for a long time, and I can't remember her name for the life of me. But she looked really cool. She was, like, integral to the... No, not Ada. She was actually, like, a NIKKE. Was she a NIKKE, or was she a human?
No matter the cost.
She was involved in the event, and we got a tease for her for a long time. Like, they were talking about her. Oh my god, dude, I can't remember her name for the life of me. But it was, Dipara, right? D-E-I-P-A-R-A. Dipara. That's what it was. You were right. She's a human. Right. So again, she was really cool looking as well. Just gonna put that out there. I love that design. And I would love to see a NIKKE in that aesthetic as well, right? That'd be really cool. I don't think there's many NIKKEs that I am missing in the NIKKEpedia currently, because I was able to get Soline Frost ticket. Like, this is an example. This is a character I did 110 pull for, and I didn't recruit, but I added her to the ordinary recruit, and then I ended up getting her. So that's why I tend not to try to go overboard when it comes to a limited, or not a limited, sorry, an ordinary character. And usually one way or another. They do trickle in eventually. So I've got them all now. Cool. So I'm not missing anybody. That's good. That's a plus. Because for a long time, I was missing, like, characters here and there. Not many of them. Was she? I guess she was the last one. So I guess I have them all. Interesting. Damn, now that's kind of messing with me a little bit. Now it's making me want to actually, like, prioritize villain and get one copy of every character to make sure that my my NIKKEpedia stays full. What a conundrum. What do I do? What do I do? So I have them all then. That's, dude, that's news to me. I didn't realize I got them all. And again, I'm not trying to brag. I'm literally, I don't understand how. Because I thought I had missing ones here, but I guess I don't anymore. Awesome. But anyway, I'll wait until they get added to the ordinary recruit before, you know, we decide to pull for other characters that are not limited. And case in point, if I would have missed out on Dorothy Serendipity, I would have been very upset because she's an incredibly good character. And a lot of people, unfortunately, are not able to get her. This is not her. This is the wrong Dorothy, Gavin. Dorothy Serendipity, right here. She's a fantastic character that is limited, and not everybody's going to be able to recruit her. So again, it was a must-have character that, again, was incredible for the time, and she is still really good. She's up there with Snow White, right, for water code. But that's a case of a character that I wanted max limit break, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get. And especially being a limited pilgrim at that as well, right? So, kind of rough. You want to save your vouchers for those sorts of characters or collaboration characters like, you know, Eve and Raven, right? Those are my priorities. He started as a min-max mindset and ended as a... Yep, I get you 100%. Definitely does not hurt to have the entire collection, because then you have choices at your hands, right? You've got a lot of Nikkes to build, unfortunately, which means that it's not easy on the resources, but it's better to have them all so that we have options, okay? That's what I'll put out there. There are a lot of them that I do not have built, some important characters that I don't have built, that work really well with different compositions. Like, I probably should have Chime built to use her alongside Crown, because I know that she pairs really good with Crown. Was it? No, it's not Jill. I think Ada's really good, right? Trina is really good for PvP. I don't have anything put into her. I guess I should probably start focusing on more like PvP content as well, because that's the only like factor of my current account that I'm lacking in is the PvP grind. So that could be a focus going forward. I know Milk was really good as well, but I don't have her built. There's a lot of characters that they're very good in a lot of different like use cases, but I've only prioritized the characters that I needed for the longest time, right? So that's why you see all of these ones that are all powered up. And it took me a long while to get Tove as well, with her treasure item and everything. And I'm very fortunate enough to have her at my disposal, which again pairs very, very well with Dorothy Serendipity and Grave and so on and so forth for like solo and Union Raid, right? So again, the account is growing steadily. I don't really think there's much that I'm concerned about in terms of like completion now. Like, you guys look at the campaign, everything's maxed. The beta's ended now, right? So the surface beta is ended. I got to try that out. A lot of people were talking about that last stream. I hope that when they bring it back, it's done great and not done a disservice or you know, as much of a slog as the beta was. But we have like literally nothing left to do, right? So I'm just waiting on new chapters to release, because I've got chapter 42 hard mode completed now. And I think really the only thing that I need to focus on now is PvP. Unfortunately. And new events when they release, right? So, Label and Sin Editor. These are all the focal points now. Like, quite literally what you guys are going to be coming to this channel for is story reactions and my honest emotional moments when I get to experience them. Because we don't have any combat content to complete anymore. I mean, I can go grind towers if you guys want to see me grind towers. I can do that. I'm not completely maxed out on Tribe Tower, but I'm getting there. You know, like I'm getting there.
Configurations complete.
It's something to do. But like as you can see, the power level I'm kind of lacking a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what to do in terms of NIKKE now, right? To me, it's just more of a log in, do my dailies, and then see what else there's to do, if that makes sense. I could dive into more like lore aspects and go back and like, you know, read through everything else and get a little more familiar with characters that we may bump into in the future and stuff, but I don't really see a necessity for it, if that makes sense. So I'm at the wall now, you know what I mean? And now that allows me a lot more time to focus on other content as well. So I mean, it is what it is. But in saying that, I am very much looking forward to everything that's coming out in the near future. And then, of course, experiencing other games as well, right? Like I've been talking about. I don't know if you guys are even interested in seeing anything with Arknights, but again, when that releases, the channel's quite literally going to transition into NIKKE Arknights. and that's going to be the mainstay for a long while.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed.
But again, as you guys can see, like I quite literally don't have to really take control for much when it comes to like towers and stuff, and I probably could be caught up to whatever the cap currently is. Does anybody know what floor it is offhand for the cap of Tribe Tower? And I don't mean manufacturer towers, like just the actual like Tribe Tower. I can't remember what they said the level or the floor limit was increased to, but I know they did mention it in the in one of the developer notes. I think it was. I feel like it's like 1,100 or something or other. I could probably just look at one of my friends, because a lot of my friends and my friends list or whatever are like, yeah, oh yeah, there's a cap. There's a cap to the Tribe Tower. So I feel like whenever they update the story chapters, they usually like bump up the Tribe Tower limit by 100 floors or something usually, right? I feel like that sounds about right. Maybe. There's definitely a limit though. Let me go check blah blah link real quick, because I've got a friend that's absolutely cracked at the game, and usually she's at the top. Okay. Usually she's at the top. So I'll go and check and see how well she's doing.
Would work out.
Here somewheres. There's a following section, right? Yep, okay, there it is, cool. And I'll continue on with this as well while I'm going through and trying to seek her out. Okay, let's see. She is currently on floor 1,239, so she hasn't hit the cap either. But okay, so maybe the cap must be like floor 1,300. I feel like that's probably what it is. I mean, there's no rush to do it, really. I mean, unless you're really hurting for gems and materials. Although you don't really get a whole lot of materials from it.
With all my might, onward.
Yeah, she's cracked. I've got a lot of big name friends in this game. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Did you see?
There's some people that
another victory.
really like to grind at NIKKE. Okay. Welcome back to the stream, Zalana. I appreciate you stopping by again. Appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day, and we're just here grinding out some Tribe Towers while we're rambling on about plans for the future and other games as well, right? So, and talking about my connections in this game. some friends in high places, not all friends in high places, but some friends.
Cheer me on.
Some other of my union members are, as well are like
Tell me the
incredibly overpowered.
Let's hit the road running.
good job.
There is one other character that I do know of that has spent a lot of money on this game.
Regroup and let's go again.
An astronomical amount of money on this game in order to be as powerful as they are.
Running.
I would venture to guess that if I check their account,
Commander,
they're probably at the
disruptive
cap.
elements have been removed. May we continue?
More than likely. Because I believe, if I recall, the last time I checked, they had spent over like
Trust me.
$400,000 on the game. Somewhere's within that range.
I'll do my best. Tell me
Something like that.
Commence firing.
Solo raid, I also, I've been doing pretty good. I think I'm at I think it was 2.39% in solo raid currently. I was 0.75,
Under the light of the kingdom.
but I got knocked down the ladder, and I haven't really like went and powered up any of the units that I don't really have powered up enough that I should be utilizing. I'm getting wrecked.
this will
What is going on, dude? What is going on, dude? Why am I getting wrecked? I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Let's go and see what sort of NIKKEs I should be utilizing for this tribe tower. Get out of here. Like, see these things? I don't purchase any of them, but I have a friend that purchases all of them. Okay. They just spent a lot of money. A lot of money. Only spent on some. Well, see, that's the thing, right? Costumes, the monthly login bonus, and some mission passes or event passes. If I like the outfits enough, that's the extent of what I've spent. Right? Not a ton, but enough. Okay, so it looks like I should be utilizing wind code. So let's swap out you for you, and let's take. Do I want to do that though? I don't know if I do. I feel like I could use Liberalio, but I'm just gonna throw in. Let's throw Scarlet Black Shadow in there and see if that makes a difference. And then maybe I should actually see if they have cubes equipped, because they probably don't. Yep, that'll help. that will help. That will definitely help. Lacking a couple stats there, Gavin. Smart move, bud. Smart move.
virtual environment configurations complete.
But I don't really do a whole lot of spending either, to be 100% honest with you. So, the outfits are what really like
Despite a cursed
got me in this
I'm
game,
able to slice a rapture.
which is kind of deterring me a little bit from wanting to like pick up any more gacha outfits going forward, because the gacha outfits are freaking expensive, man. Especially if you get like unlucky. Holy smokes, dude. Brutal.
Living free of my throat.
But I do enjoy the high quality content as well, yes. I have to agree with you. Some of the designs are just, they're irresistible. You gotta pick them up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta support the art style that you want to see in the game. You can't support the art style that doesn't coincide with, you know. You see the difference that made by changing one unit? It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. But I would agree. They do deserve the support, especially when we do get like really good outfits. But then I also feel like sometimes we
prevail without
I don't want to say we get the shaft, but we don't really get outfits that are, in my opinion, deemed worthy of being a gacha outfit. That's all I'm saying. I've seen characters get a gacha outfit that's not as good as other outfits that they already have in game that are not, you know, $60 USD. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But again, I would support Shift Up currently over other companies when it comes to wanting to put my money towards something that I enjoy. Because they have done a fantastic job, and they have provided me with endless amounts of content to cover and to help me interact with you guys as well. This is the best gacha game I've ever played. Like, I really just can't put it in any other words. It is the best gacha game I've ever played. And it's the most addicting gacha game that I've ever played. And it's got the best story and the best music and the best characters and just quite literally the whole package. And I mean that for like a lot of other like big open world multi-billion dollar or multi-million dollar gacha games out there. It's crazy to think that this little gacha game over here competes with that in my own opinion. Okay, I'll say that. I think it's better than a lot, if not all. But don't get me wrong, I still enjoy other gacha games and I still play other gacha games, but NIKKE takes the cake for me. And I shouldn't have said that. NIKKE's got the cake for me. NIKKE's got cake. Lots of cake. It's a fantastic game, okay? It's good. It's very engaging. There's a lot to do. I gave it the benefit of the doubt when I initially was introduced to the game, and I'm glad I did, because day one, I started playing it, and I have not stopped playing it. And if that's not a testament for how good a game is, then I don't know what is. One or two super good gacha skins a year is enough? I agree, 100%. Stellar Blade is freaking fantastic, okay?
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
It's literally my background image from my phone, okay? My phone. Stellar Blade, that's Eve right there. That's Eve. I love Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, I picked that up as well, day one. As soon as I saw the trailer for it, I was like, okay, full send. I didn't even know it was made by Shift Up, okay? I saw the trailer at a Sony State of Play, and then I was like, holy crap, look at this game, it's amazing. This character looks wicked. I want to play it. And I had no idea that it was developed by Shift Up. I didn't know.
With all my might, onward.
And then here I am playing NIKKE, right? I'm like, oh, it makes sense, of course. But when that game dropped, I picked it up day one, supported it fully, was incredibly surprised to see a lot of things that were in that game. First and foremost, they literally showed out the province that I live in, which is crazy. A game that is quite literally produced in South Korea and made worldwide available has a reference to my tiny ass little island that I live on, and I was baffled. I was like, really? Really? What the freaking heck is going on? That's crazy. So that made me love it even more. That really made me love it even more. And then, of course, you know, a lot of the similarities, the Nier Automata, which I also really love, and just Eve being a complete badass, Raven kicking the shit out of me for hours on end when I first got to the Raven fight. Dude, there's so much in that game, man. I love it. I was literally looking for a collector's edition before the game even released, because I knew it was going to be good. Especially once I made the connection that it was produced by Shift Up. I'm like, alright, this is going to be good. There's no way around it. It's going to be a good game. And then I was right. The Raven soundtrack, of course, 100%. 100%. It is fantastic. And fighting Raven was incredibly trying, in my opinion. For me, at least. I should probably take control for this so that way I can break the targets. I really, really enjoyed that game. And it challenged me And I'm glad that I actually stuck it out, because after I beat Raven, then I got slapped by the next boss, and I started the playthrough on hard mode afterwards. And that was a trial in itself as well, let me tell you. And then more recently, you know, the Goddess of Victory NIKKE collaboration, DLC, I should say, for Stellar Blade was incredible. To actually get to play as Eve in Eve's game, behind cover, literally doing the NIKKE gameplay, and then unlocking all the different, like, NIKKE outfits and everything, man. Sheesh, dude. Like, Shift Up just knocked it out of the park with that. And then, of course, getting my ass handed to me by Man and Scarlet, right? The Scarlet fight was brutal. Brutal difficult. I got a feeling I'm probably going to get screwed over here. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to put him in cover, and I accidentally hit spacebar. Whoops. My bad. But dude, the music in that game as well, incredible. I will say, however, that I wish that they would have utilized a couple more of the team members from the NIKKE team to help out with some of the boss tracks. I feel like not all of them hit. Some of them were really, really good, like far above and beyond the others. For example, Demo Crawler has got like one of the best soundtrack, boss battle soundtracks that I've ever heard of. That OST for Demo Crawler is incredible. Raven, of course. Tacky, of course. Spoiler, sorry. Belial was probably my favorite track in the entire game. And the Providence one was okay. I don't really know what other ones that I would say were like massive standouts for me. I did like the Katakuri soundtrack as well. But she just reminds me of the Queen from NIKKE, right? Like Queen 001. That's who Katakuri reminds me of. That's the boss up in the top of the orbital lift. Or orbital elevator, right? But that's what I'm saying. I've been saying that for forever, Alex. I've been saying that for forever. Like, quite literally, the thing that I want to see, and I don't know if we'll ever see it, but like this is my dream gacha game, and I've been talking about it on the channel for a while. I want an open world exploration Genshin style third-person shooter game, NIKKE aesthetic, NIKKE atmosphere, okay? That's what I want. It's what I want. Dude, when we got the April Fool's teaser for, like, what was it called? Dead Shifty or Dead something. I can't remember the name of it. But the Shift Up put out an April Fool's joke, and it was like Shifty playing in like a Resident Evil sort of setting. I was like, holy crap, like this makes sense. No, it didn't look the best, but like if they really tried, I'm sure they could make an open world gacha game that's NIKKE, but third-person shooter. And I feel like, and again, not throwing any shade or anything, right? But I feel like they could probably do a better job than Snowbreak Containment Zone.
Did you see? Your king
That's all I'm saying.
Another victory.
I like Snowbreak, but Snowbreak doesn't work on my computer. And I do feel like there's some like jankiness with it in a lot of different areas. And of course it is very mission-based and not really open world. Although they did have like a couple of different seasonal events that were in a more open world style setting. But it felt cheap. It felt a little cheap. Nier Automata, but gacha game. Not quite Nier Automata. Like Nier Automata is a fantastic game. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But if could you imagine if Platinum did the combat for an open world gacha game? That'd be freaking sick, dude. Holy crap, man. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, that's food for thought. But no, what I want is like... What I want is... Dude, how do I put it? I just want something that feels very responsive. Like, I'm thinking, like, Destiny 2 responsiveness for, like, gunplay. But obviously, like, third person. So, third person shooter game that I would find somewhat responsive. First Descendant, kinda? You know what I mean? Something like the First Descendant in terms of, like, style. But, like, open world, not MMORPG. Like, I think it should be instanced, and I think you should be able to have, like, 3 other friends join you if they want to join your instance, right? And then you guys can go around and explore, and like, Warframe? I never played Warframe, so maybe? But I just think you're able to pull for gacha characters, like, you know, our NIKKEs. The NIKKEs, you're also able to pull for, like, SSR weapons for them or whatever, right? So, got your NIKKE, you can pull for your weapons, you get different gear and equipment, you can go out and run around and explore a post-apocalyptic open world, open up, like, treasure chests and find, like, pieces of lore and different things to go with the story, fighting things either behind cover or out in the open, different scenarios that change up the gameplay a little bit, vast, open, sprawling areas, right? Like, you know, maybe one of the areas that we're exploring is quite literally just a social place like the Ark, and then another area is Surface Reclamation Site 01, and another area could be like the Crystal region, or you know, over where Nihilistor was with like the volcanic area, or outside of Eden, like just all different locales, but all varied in designs, or you know, where all of the black matter or dark matter or whatever frick it's called, if it was all pooled up, and you're like going around in that area where Leviathan was. Dude, there's so many different like things that they could do that would be incredible to explore in an open world environment. But then to also be able to, like I said, pull for your hot gacha waifus, right? Your NIKKEs, and then comprise different party compositions where each of these NIKKEs still utilize their code, and then you can have like elemental synergies based upon their abilities, and you know, reminiscent of something like Genshin, but in the style of NIKKE as a third-person shooter. Hear me out, man. I think it could work. I think it could work. Can my PC handle it though? Probably not. Probably not. I have to play Warframe? Really? I've seen a lot about it. I've just never played it, right? Like, I know it's been around for a long time, and I know that it's went through a lot of like different updates and everything, but I've never played Warframe. I've only ever seen it, and it's mainly just because of like award shows and stuff, right? Like, more recent than not, the Game Awards. Warframe was talking about their next update. Over my head, man, I have no idea. It looked cool. All I know is that it's supposed to be like,
did you see
ninjas, like android ninjas in space or something, right? Isn't that what the game was for a long while? That's literally the only thing I know about it. But yes, my PC definitely does need an upgrade. Thank you for the reminder. I've got a 2080 Ti, which is better than a lot of cards out there, and still is decent. But I definitely would like to have either a 40 or a 50 series card. That would be nice. So if anybody over at NVIDIA wants to donate a 5090, I would definitely do justice of showing it off. Okay? I would definitely do justice. Well, here's the other thing, right? I'll say that much. A game does not have to be sexy for me to want to play it. It helps, but it doesn't have to be that way for me to want to play it. It's just got to be good. It's got to be good. It's got to have a good story. It's got to have good characters, good music. It's got to be fun to play. that's pretty much all I can say about like what gets me with a game, right? You got to take into account I've come from a background of playing like Super Nintendo games and regular Nintendo games growing up. I've played all kinds of games that do not look pretty or sexy. A lot of games, thousands of games. But as long as they're good, that's the main thing. I feel like I need to reorganize my team again. That's the main thing. They've just got to be good and fun. I'm gonna go completely back so that way I can see what element I should be using, or what code. Sorry. Focus on the quest and no spoiler. It seems like that's a gigantic task to undertake, though. That's my only detractor from what you're saying right now, is that I'm kind of like, it seems like that might take a while. That's all I'm saying. It seems like it might take a while. Let's do this. I'm gonna see if this team composition works. It may not, and if it does not, then it does not. Cube. Cube. And cube. Oh, maybe that's why Eve was overpowered, because I had the cube on her. That'll probably do it. We'll see if this works, and if it doesn't, then whatever. But yeah, that's my ideal gacha game. If I ever had a chance to like work with a company or put out there what I would want a company to create for me, that would be it. I would like to see an open world NIKKE game or NIKKE aesthetic game in a post-apocalyptic like setting. Humanity's driven underground or driven to the point of extinction, and we've got to fight back to reclaim, you know, the Earth.
It's really cold.
How long do I think NIKKE will last as a game? That's a big question. You should definitely do Miranda's Treasure if you want to increase your chances of getting a higher score in solo raid. Because that's what you were talking about, right, Zolana? You were doing the solo raid?
May we continue our date now?
I kind of figured that was going to work. Snow White's cracked. Okay, Snow White Heavy Arms is cracked. If I think about it, Takara, I've got to say, considering the fact that NIKKE is claiming we've only just experienced the prologue, and we're 42 chapters deep, but this is just the prologue. Probably going to be around for a while. Probably going to be around for a while. I would assume at least 10 more years. At least.
I'm glad that's all resolved.
It's doing really well. It's been doing really well since it came out, and I don't think it has any signs of slowing down. I think if anything, with all the reactions and everything that people have been putting out from like the story moments and everything, a lot more people are seeing past what they get at face value, like I did, and then they're starting to like give NIKKE a chance and getting to try it out for themselves and deciding there's actually a really good game here. Aside from all the ass, it's actually a really good game, right? So, I think a lot of people are starting to understand that now, right? And it's only gonna continue to go that way.
The two of us.
I don't think it's a prologue of a 3D game, but they are working on a 3D open world game, but it's not in the aesthetic of NIKKE, right? It's an Eastern inspired fantasy open world RPG known as Project Spirits, which was initially called Project Witches. And I've been incredibly excited since they've announced that as well. They are I think, still recruiting people to help them develop it, and it's slated for 2027, I think. So we'll get more information about Project Spirits this year,
Clear.
from what I understand.
Still got a long way to go.
I think it's slated for 2027. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's 2029. But anyways, I know there were like interviews and everything done, and there were projections put up at the investor meetings and stuff as well. So Project Spirits is definitely their next big flagship RPG that they're going to be working on. And then, of course, Stellar Blade 2, right? The follow-up to Stellar Blade that we should be also hearing more about this year. So that's interesting. You didn't know about Project Spirits? Well, there you go. There's not really much information out about it outside of like a title page that they have on the actual like Shift Up website. So you can see a couple of the character designs that they have there that look really good, but it doesn't really say a whole lot outside of the fact that it's just an Eastern fantasy RPG. That's about it. They definitely have been making a lot of money with NIKKE, and they exceeded their sales targets as well with Stellar Blade, from what I understand, like substantially. And then with the release of Stellar Blade on PC through like Steam, they reached a whole new audience, and the game was quite literally like the most played concurrent like port of a PlayStation title, I think, ever. I'm pretty sure. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But yes, they are definitely transitioning into a 3D style game as well. Now, obviously, they're going to support NIKKE as their, like, you know, main game. Stellar Blade, of course, is going to continue on as their AAA console title. And then, I guess, Project Spirits is going to be the next, like, big thing from Shift Up, right? And it's honestly probably the title that I'm most excited for. However, I did hear from a couple of people in the comments or in the chat, I believe, of one stream that I did, talking about Stellar Blade 2 potentially being like a prequel in which we play as Raven and we do like all of the events leading up to Stellar Blade, because that's really freaking cool if that's the case for Stellar Blade 2. I love Raven, and I think that that would be a fantastic way to approach the next game. But I don't know, because I think there was also hinted at as like a April Fool's joke as well or something on the official Korean Stellar Blade YouTube or something. Again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
But we've still got a long way to go.
NIKKE for mobile? Yeah, NIKKE's their main mobile game.
What is there to be concerned about when
but I also believe that Project Spirits is going to be available multi-platform. That's something else it says. So, I think they had a game called Destiny Child that they started off with. That was a mobile gacha game. They since closed the doors on that one, but now apparently like it's re-releasing through another company. I think it's Come to Us. I'm pretty sure. Again, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're re-releasing Destiny Child through Come to Us. Then Stellar Blade is console and PC.
Did you see?
NIKKE is mobile and PC, and I believe Project Spirits is supposed to be mobile, PC, and console. Like, multiple platforms, from what I understand. So again, you're thinking Arknights, you're thinking Genshin, you're thinking Wuthering Waves, stuff like that. It's probably going to be what Project Spirits is going for, right?
Under the light of the kingdom.
So it's going to be a really big game.
Everyone follow me and attack.
But I don't expect to hear or see anything about that before we get at least a teaser for Stellar Blade 2. Because Stellar Blade 2 is the first thing in the pipeline now, right? Like, as they continue to work on NIKKE and expand NIKKE, Stellar Blade 2 is in full production, That's the next thing we're going to hear about. And then after we get that reveal, I think then we'll probably hear about Project Spirits and how that's shaping up. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. I definitely do feel like I gotta reduce the, I'm gonna reduce the delay for chat. Because I feel like it's behind.
Leaving nothing behind.
So bear with me while I fix that. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff, like I know that is in the works for a lot of these companies. Things that I am excited to see. I just hope, again, that we get some quality content, right? I want something that's substantial, something that we can use and cover over here on the channel alongside NIKKE. And the only thing that I'm seeing right now that kind of fits that bill is Arknight's Enfield, which is not produced by Shift Up, unfortunately, but again, Griffline seems to be doing a fantastic job. I never played the original Arknights. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I heard a lot of people tell me that I should play it. I just never have. So this will be my first foray into the world of Arknights, and I know that it's like related distantly to the original story. So that's interesting to kind of like see how it's going to be from a brand new player's perspective, diving into Arknights for the first time ever. I literally have no idea about anything Arknights related. I don't know any of the characters. I don't know anything to do with the story, the background setting. I know nothing. I know nothing. But I want to learn, and I'm going to learn, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to do my damn good job to make sure that I'm covering every single day. Every day. I definitely need to adjust my squad. Dude, I'm getting wrecked. But we've been making some friggin' pretty good progress over here on the towers, though, right? I wasn't even intending on doing it until the other people in my union, or not my union, in my server, were gonna catch up. Because they've been waiting. Like the closest person. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay. So this is new. Because the person that was closest to me before was this voodoo person. And they were at floor 929. But it looks like somebody's been grinding. Okay? Somebody's been grinding. Trying to catch me. Trying to undermine me. I don't like that. I don't know, man. So maybe it was time for me to start focusing on towers again. Ah, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're trying. I mean... I've been playing since day one. I've been playing since day one. I gotta be high. I gotta be high up in the towers, like
Had enough rest?
It just it had to happen. I've got a reputation to protect here, okay? I gotta make sure that everybody below me in the towers stays below me in the towers. It's my duty. It's my calling. I hope I don't hit a brick wall, though. I probably just hit a brick wall.
Configurations complete.
Oh, well. Scarlet? Is that what you mean? White katana and white cap still meta? That sounds like Scarlet to me. And if that's the case, no.
Everyone follow me?
No, she is not. I had a whale on my server, Alex, that quite literally was the leader of the towers for the first year and a half that I was playing the game. And I could not touch them because I wasn't spending as much money as them. Or maybe they just got like really lucky. They spent a ton of money. They had every unit maxed out. Anyways, person that I was trying to keep up with, for whatever reason, around the half anniversary, or year and a half anniversary, just up and dropped the game. I don't know why.
A short
I'll never know why. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to pay attention. But they just up and drop the game. And then through my sheer determination and willpower and totally not spending money as well, I eventually overtook them in the towers. And then I became the #1 person on my server. Ah, yeah. That was very rewarding. I need to focus on this thing. Okay, so this is silencing everything. That was the problem. Gotcha. So as soon as you get those silencing units come out, it's going to screw you over if you don't focus them down first.
Everyone follow me and attack.
And there it is again. I'm going to focus them down, and we're going to burn them, and we're going to get the win. That's what we're going to do. This is how we play games in this house.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Boom!
Let's hit the road.
Yeah! And that's just an example of why you should manual play NIKKE,
The
okay?
disruptive elements have been removed.
Always make sure that you go manual. Unless you're powerful enough to not go manual.
This is ready.
I'm glad I got to show that off and it actually panned out, because usually if I try to show off, it just kind of like slaps me in my face. It's like, stop showing off.
I'll take you. Everyone follow
Like
me.
just right now. What the frickin' heck decimated me, dude? I'm not even continuing that. I have no idea what just killed me. They made me eat my words real fast there, didn't they? Oh, okay.
Virtual environment
Apparently it's still
configurations complete.
Iron code. Maybe I'll have to pay attention in manual play again. Just maybe. Another thing too, like if you are skilled enough with sniper rifle, you can really like mess with the burst timing. So as you guys can see right now, like I'm not able to generate enough burst energy quick enough. So I'm gonna swap to Red Hood, and I'll show you what I mean.
I'm not alone. We're all in this.
So again, this kind of comes back to manual play as well, right? Like if you pump those bullets in there like ASAP, you can just decimate everything, dude. Like it's kind of cool how they really like prioritize manual play for like progression when you're super underpowered. But again, there's some tips and tricks over here, okay? Compliments of your good friend Gavin. Try to take down the boss. We'll ignore everything else. Boom! There you go. See, again, another example of manual play. Manual play for the win. Works every time. Every time.
Hath this sufficed to aid thee in thy journey, great hero?
That's how I was able to beat Chapter 42 hard mode as well. I manual played, and I struggled, dude. I struggled to get through hard mode for Chapter 42. It was brutal.
Under the light of the
But
kingdom.
I got the win because I manual played, and I experimented with different units that I had. And lo and behold, here I am, waiting for new story content. But I feel like I've been doing pretty good in the towers. More than likely just gonna kind of let it sit where it is for now, and then we'll move over to Genshin probably. I'd say getting a bit sweaty here. I don't like competing with people, but they force my hand. Okay, they force my hand. You know what I'm saying? Oh well. How close am I to the next like boss though, I wonder?
The story will be rewritten into
A couple more floors. Oh well, I'll leave it be. And if the person passes me, then we'll stop them tomorrow. We will do our best to progress tomorrow, okay? I'm not that competitive or that serious about it, but I would like, preferably, to stay at the top of the leaderboard for my server. That's all I'll say. And I got some more gems now too, right? So we're good. We're good for the time being. But that is going to do it for the NIKKE portion of this, right? And if you guys want to see, my friend that's super skilled at the game, this is one of them right here. And as you guys can tell, I wasn't lying. Tower 1,239. Okay? She's cracked. Cracked. Absolutely cracked. But I've got some big friends here, okay? Dude, I'm telling you, there's some serious players in this game that you may not realize, but there are some serious players in this game. Yep. So that's an example of somebody that has spent a lot of time playing NIKKE. A lot of time and a lot of, more than likely a lot of money. I'm not gonna say that she has, but she probably has. But anywho, I am going to say that's probably going to do it for the NIKKE portion. Let's swap over to face. Or maybe, I should do this. I'm going to go with the chatting. There you go. Now you guys can still see your messages on screen. Yep. There you go. Why is that cut off like that, I wonder? I'm going to have to adjust that somehow. So, not all of the problems are ironed out, but we'll get them. We'll get them at some point. That's all that matters. Jeez, dude, that looks horrible. Anyways, we'll play some Genshin for now, because I've got a lot to catch up on that, and it's been a while since I played it, and I kind of said forever ago that I would keep playing Genshin, and then I did not keep playing Genshin. I kind of let it fall by the wayside. So definitely feel like I owe it to you guys to play that a little bit. Maybe. Just maybe. Possibly. I feel like I'm in the right... Am I in the right set? I don't even know what the freaking hell I'm doing. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, cool. So as you guys can see, everything's updated. There you go. On Thursday, right? It is Thursday for Label. I feel like it's gonna have a couple of like really massive reveals, but I also feel like it's just gonna be like super lighthearted, and it's gonna be showing off how degenerate she is. That's just my own 2 cents on what I think it's going to entail a little bit. She gives me that vibe, man. I can't deny it. That's what it makes me think. But we'll see. We'll see. Dude, this freaking login screen gets me every time. It's just a complete nostalgia trip. Because this is also another gacha game that I played since like day one or whatever, right? Yeah, I hope there's a scene with her and Rapunzel. Just kind of like, you know, perving out or whatever together. They're going to be comparing material. Talking about books, I mean, of course. Duh. Dude. This is really where I left off? Knights of Favonius headquarters. That doesn't sound right. I have not logged into this game in a long time, dude. Version 3, Luna. I reacted to version 2, I think, and then I didn't see Luna 1 or Luna 3 or Luna 4, which I believe Luna 4 is probably what we're on right now. A few weeks and then you stop. It is very time intensive, you are right. Very time intensive. How are you getting along? I played it for a very long time, and then I stopped playing it, not because I didn't want to play it anymore, but because I was starting to feel burned out, is what I'll say. Like, I played so much of it that it was time for a break, you know? Again, my apologies, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. But I really just needed a break from it. And then when I came back around to it, I couldn't get back in love with it the same way that I initially did. And I felt like I was like way too behind at that point. So that's kind of why I didn't really like make a better effort to get back into the game. But now I'm back. And we're going to try to continue on and get caught up, because there's a lot of like really cool story things that are going on right now in the game that I just haven't experienced, and people said that they would love to see me react to. So, gonna do my best to continue on and try to do stuff and experience and do it justice, because this really was like probably the biggest like blow up point for my channel before NIKKE. Genshin was just, it was it, man. Like when I first was doing like reaction videos, I think the big one that took off was Klee, and then after that it was Zhongli. And when I did the Zhongli reaction, it was the first time that I ever got like over 10k views or something on anything. So that was the kickoff point for the channel, and I gotta give credit where credit's due.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
I wonder what it's like to start the game like brand new right now in 2026. Like I feel like they added in like a catch-up point or something, right? Like you don't have to do everything in order to get caught up to current or something. I feel like there's been a lot of adjustments made for like onboarding.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of
I
habit.
remember this kid. This is the, isn't he like the one that's like a Gen Z kid?
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
Like he's very aloof.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
I don't blame you. It was a really good start. Please don't tell me it's doing maintenance. Please don't tell me it's doing maintenance. Please. Oh, no! The timing. Oof. 30 minutes. Well.
I could.
Well. We'll see what we can get done in 30 minutes, guys. What are the odds of that, man? What are the odds of that? It just would be. They're like, you know what? You want to experience our game? Well, you're going to have to wait, Gavin. Damn, dude.
Over to you.
That was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your
Ooh.
character.
The captain. Dude, I've got to fix this chat. That is really bothering me. I wasn't expecting it to, but that is really bothering me. I don't even know how I'm supposed to fix this. I don't like how like the bottom comment keeps getting cut off. That's weird. I feel like that shouldn't be that way. Let's go and fix that, because that needs to be addressed. That's all I'm saying. What the? Why is this doing this? Oh, whoa! Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm messing stuff up over here. We're gonna widen it out a bit, and we're gonna. What the freaking hell is going on, dude? Can this please work? Is this gonna work now? Can I save it? I don't know. We'll give it a test, and if it needs adjusting, we will adjust afterwards. But that's what I got for you right now. The chat has been adjusted.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you.
Oof.
Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks.
The universe is telling me to try Warframe. I
I
don't
would
know.
much prefer to bring you to my side.
I don't know.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we
Maybe.
will inevitably clash.
Just maybe.
And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've
It is
learned
available
your
on
exploits
console as well,
across the
right?
nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
He's very serious. I wonder what his true identity is.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I think I broke chat, dudes. It's not even popping up anymore. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. Maybe I need to resize the window or some shit. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it over here, and then if it does its thing, then awesome, and if it doesn't, then sorry. That's what we're stuck with, okay? That's it. It's the way she goes.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
We're trying to work with the enemy.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
Maybe?
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
Then that would be not very trustworthy, would it?
An emergency plan?
Unless it was for a good reason.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
So, I don't think it's a bad idea to have a failsafe in place. Or am I the only one that thinks that?
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
Why, though, I wonder? Like, what does he stand to gain from that?
Now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
I feel like he's trying to swindle me.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
It's Granny.
Something!
Yep. Knew it.
Bad news,
Knew it.
chump. It's your
Called it.
granny.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
Granny punch.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Dude, I love her design. I know I said that before. She just looks really good.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
He's like, yeah, sorry.
Here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
Possibly, maybe.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Nope, no, Gavin. Wrong thing to be moving. Oops.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Dude, she's got a temper. That is a temper.
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Like, I like playing games, don't get me wrong. I am also of the same mindset where I don't really want to be playing and trying to catch up for a very long time unless I feel like, unless I feel like it's warranted or like relevant. So what I mean by that is, obviously, Genshin is a very relevant title when it comes to gacha gaming and so on and so forth. Obviously, other games of a similar nature are also very prevalent and very, you know, actively played on a daily basis. I don't even know what the player base is for, whatchamacallit, Warframe. Like, how many players are there daily or on average for Warframe? Like, how popular is it? Like, are people actually, like, looking for Warframe videos? And I'm sure some people are, but, like, how many, I wonder, like, in comparison? Because I know that, certain old game over here known as, Genshin Impact's got, like, millions and millions of active players every day.
Okay.
Then we've also got stuff like Honkai Star Rail, which also has
You're only getting out
millions
of
of players
because
active
the
every day.
Traveler's plea. This isn't over.
So on and so
Hear
forth.
me?
So I'm not saying that popularity's got to play a part in me wanting to play a game, but if it's going to take me a large amount of time to get caught up to current, then I probably want it to be relevant.
You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Sure. But at the same time, in saying that, if the story is as good as what everybody's saying it is for Warframe, then there's a very real possibility I will try it out. I'll never turn my nose up at a good story. So we're going to inquire about what else? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, well, that's what I mean, right? Like, the big thing for me is, like, relevancy. I would not want to start playing or picking up a game that I didn't feel was going to help grow the channel. Or what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, I would want to pick up and start and try to keep up with a game that I do feel is going to help grow the channel.
Me so much grief.
I don't want to
not see what's at stake here?
invest a horrible amount of time
on your shoulders, Auroron.
into things
Use
that I
it.
don't think are going to help grow the channel, if that makes sense. Because being a small creator is kind of hard, and it's daunting, and it sucks whenever you don't see any growth. It's discouraging. Over 80 million registered accounts, and it averages around 163,000. 87,000 on Steam today. That's really good.
Why
That's really
did you
good.
help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
Like, that's not bad. It is an MMORPG though, isn't it? Or is it like hub based? Why is my chat not working? This doesn't even make sense. Sheesh, dude. I had it working for a while, right? But now it's not working at all. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete this widget. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete it. Because this is starting to get on my nerves. 18 minutes till patch, I know, unfortunately. But welcome back to the stream, Charabu. Appreciate it. Dude, like, why is this so messed up? It doesn't even make sense. Let's go with 300 and height 600? Should I do 600? 500? 550? 550. Let's see if that works. I want to get chat to work again because it's not working right now and it sucks because I want to see you guys' messages popping up on chat, and then of course it will not work because it's being rude to me. Width probably a little bit too much. Let's go 250. 250. Pardon me while I try to fix chat, because chat's busted. Save. Is that better? That looks like it fits better. No! Wrong one, Gavin. Wrong one. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. My apologies. That's not wide enough now, though, right? 280? 280. Save. 280. That's better. Now, I just need it to actually display the chat. That would be nice. Properties. 280. 280 by... 280 by... Whoa, that's way too much. Oh, man. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Is this good? This is the chat screen now. I think we're good. Somebody write something real quick and test it out and see if this works. Please. I mean, I could just do it myself, but I'm lazy. So I'm just leaving it as is. There we go. It's saved. We're good. Everything's fine. All good.
No answer? Think you're being smart?
Of course.
Let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Possibly. What's up, Ash? A controller? Well, it just so happens I have 3 in front of me. Take your pick. It should all work. Alright, cool. Yeah, I won't be a ton longer anyways. Because the game's going down for maintenance in like 15 minutes. That's just how it goes. I can't help it. Okay, cool. Looks like Auron has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain?
Whoa, Ashley, you turned on the PS5 in here. Just press circle, please. She's upstairs and she can't hear me. Wah, wah. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Shit. Ashley! Oh man. Oh shit. What's up, Crusader? Welcome back to the stream. Apparently, my dialogue is still cut off for whatever freaking reason. I've been troubleshooting this and trying to get it to work, and it just does not want to agree with me today, man. I hope you're doing good. It's been a while since I've seen you, and that's fine. I understand. You come in problems galore, always. There's nothing wrong with that. We appreciate it all the same. That's the joy of these awesome streams and so on and so forth, right? It's about figuring out all the issues. Ah, yeah. Position, size, and text. How do I fix this, man? How do I fix this? Maybe I go to like 18 pixels, possibly? Is this gonna fix the issue? Maybe? Save? Does that work? Somebody type something, please. I appreciate you. Forever. I'm trying to figure this out because like this is all messed up and I can't get it to work. I want chat to work properly, please. Type. I'm not seeing nothing now. Oh wait, no, no, it seems like I pushed it further down. So that's definitely not the direction we want to go. We probably want to go more in this direction. Okay, everything's reloaded. I hope it's good. We'll see. I'm also going to shrink the size of this as well because I feel like that's a little too big now. So let's go 480. We're going to test that out. And then I'm going to adjust it over on OBS's side. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm trying my hardest. But we'll have it all set up for next time, right? Everything will be good next time. I promise. I don't promise. This is the joy of the stream, okay? It is the joy of the stream. Okay, so we got chat window. We're gonna line that up properly. Somebody type something, please. Type. Test. Check 1, 2. Whoa! Hey, it's looking better. It's looking better. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's do this, and then I'm gonna allow you guys to have your message on here for at least a minute. There we go. Cool. We're good. Everything's saved. We're good. It's not busted anymore. We're good.
You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me.
Another issue ironed out.
I'd much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Dude, she's got some attitude though, right? I love Sitlala. She's fantastic.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
It seems to be working good. I think we got it fixed. We got the issue addressed. Again, appreciate you guys. You guys are number one. Number one.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Maintenance message. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
But again, we will get back to the Genshin stuff, and we'll continue on. I feel like I'm not doing it justice today, so maybe we'll play Genshin again tomorrow as well, just to make sure that I actually am doing a solid effort to try to get caught up.
You're looking at me now.
Because I know a lot of people have been like waiting for me to continue on my playthrough of Natlan, and I fully intend to.
Stop making this about us.
I want to get caught up to current. I don't know if I'm going to be able to in the near future, but we'll keep pushing.
Indeed, you've got a point.
As we will with Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero now too. And again,
soon.
As of the 22nd, Arc Knight's Enfield is going to be one of the main games on the channel as well.
Oh? You dare gossip between
yourselves? I'm definitely not rushing at all, I promise you. We are going to take our time and we're going to enjoy the game and experience all the story and get all the tear-jerking reactions and the heartfelt reactions and everything else. They'll all be here, I promise you.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Dude, she's mad.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Sheesh.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
Her VA is the same one that does the VA for March 7th as well, right?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you.
She's really good.
Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Also, I don't know if the microphone is echoing the background audio, so if it is, I'm sorry. Again, I'll try to fix everything at some point.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal.
But I did notice that it was like clipping off a lot of my words whenever I was speaking and stuff, so I kind of lowered the noise gate a little bit. Dude, I swear, I need like 10 million different things adjusted.
That's not it, Granny.
Thank you. A vote of confidence, finally.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Does he mean it, though? Because maybe he's not. I don't know.
Auroron, where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
So, he's being scolded, and now he's starting to try to own up to his actions, but he's doing it under his breath.
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything.
Oh, no, he's actually running away.
So I've got to go.
He's actually running away.
Get back
He's
here
pathetic.
this instant.
Holy crap.
Auroron. What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
He's pathetic.
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
So it made it look like he was still there, but he ran away.
Pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
That's quite the price to pay.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still,
A little bit.
why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial.
Uh-oh.
Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that...
Time is counting down, guys. Time is counting down. Captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Auroron would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster just to approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Auroron's stubbornness has hurt Salale deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Well... dude, that was quite the event. I'll say that much. Unfortunately, again, I'm not really going to be able to progress much further than this. And I'm incredibly nervous that if I start up the next cutscene, then I'm probably going to get cut off by server maintenance. Just maybe. Just maybe. So, I think best of my plans is probably just to park right here. And then we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow. Because, again, I feel like I didn't really get a chance to give Genshin its time in the spotlight here, right? It's just bad timing, man. I truly did intend on streaming a little bit longer, unfortunately, but I mean, that's just it. That's all I can do, man. So we'll say goodbye to Raiden Shogun, and we'll go over to our little chatting phase here. There we go, and you guys are still here. Whoa, this is messed up over on this side now. Great, more issues, baby. I love it. Yeah. Fortunately, it's just literally to resize the window, so now we're good. We're good again. There you go. Look at you guys. You guys. Well, I mean, over here. Look at you guys. You guys are here. There we go. Anyway, that's all addressed. Hopefully, I think. Possibly. We will see. Yep. So anyway, that's going to do it for the stream today. We will also be ready to tackle all kinds of different stuff this week, because the plan is, and again, if you guys are new and only just joining us, the plan is to stream every single day until I drop dead. That's what's going to happen. We're going to stream until I can't stream no more. Every single day, I plan on streaming, and I just want to make a good solid effort, a good solid push to continue to stream and create content every single day, and feel like I'm actually trying to do the channel justice and to give you guys enough content to interact with and to watch, and then we can make this the best place it could be for like gaming and gacha and whatever else, right? That's the plan. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, highly encourage you to please subscribe for more streams and to join us, and then that way you guys can help me test out all my technical issues and get everything situated like this. Thank you, Crusader, Alex, and everybody that's been here in the chat the entire time, and I'm sorry that half of your messages were cut off and so on and so forth, but we're gonna try our best, and we're gonna really give it a solid effort to try to grow the channel, and my goal is 10K subscribers by the end of the year. 50,000, 100,000, 1 million at some point. We'll see, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying as hard as I can because I wanna do better. I wanna do better. So that's what we're doing, and we're gonna play gacha games every single day. Doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna play gacha games, and then potentially even like old school streams of old school games and whatever else and all that stuff. So you're watching After Fact. Give the video a thumbs up. Again, subscribe to the channel. Come back and be here with us again tomorrow. I will be here every single day for Reset for NIKKE, and then following NIKKE, we'll dive into whatever else, and we'll just see where things go from there until I just mentally can't take it anymore. But I think with you guys along for the ride, we'll be okay. We'll be doing just fine. Don't worry. And now as Raiden Shogun says her goodbyes, we will end the stream. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.